Now, you know that's a damn lie right there. You know that's a damn lie. It could be,
Ill. You are
bro. I
you
got all
are
the
a
games,
shooter.
bro. I got
You
all the
are a
games, bro.
shooter. I'm telling you, man. You're a
I
shooter.
have all the
Sometimes
games too,
you'll
and I
get
could
in
tell
the
you every.
zone. Sometime. Remember that last time I caught you? I gave the ball to you twice. You took it in, and then the third time I didn't even give it to you, and I'm just seeing what you was gonna do, and you took 3 possessions when we were down by 5 points, and you missed every shot because you just took it upon yourself and decided to say, I'm gonna make these shots instead of trying to find somebody and create ball movement. I watch everything
But
on the court, just like how I caught Georgia that
everybody
night.
do
He
that
tried to
though.
tell me, no,
Every,
no, no. Everybody
everybody
doesn't.
do that
No,
though, bro.
everybody doesn't do
I done
that.
seen you do. I done seen me do it. Georgia do it. You do it. Every
That's
shooter
that's
do
not
it.
my
Everybody
mo.
do that, bro.
That's not
I done
my
seen
mo.
everybody come down back to back, 3, 4 possessions, shoot the ball and miss, bro. So what are you saying?
That
That
no,
was that one
that's
game.
not my
But what
mo.
about tell me about what about the other games when I missed my first 3 shots and I didn't shoot no more. I didn't shoot no more that whole half and end up having 8, 7 assists that half. Like
Okay, that's
don't
that's
sit there and
finding
say, bro,
another
that like
way into
that
your
made my
game, but ill,
that
we
don't
see
sit there
more
and say
you
that made my
shooting than
whole
doing
mind
that.
frame, bro.
I
Like
would. No, I didn't say that you don't do it at
that's
all.
how I'm
I
taking
mean,
it.
if
That's how I'm taking
oh
it, bro. I'm
man,
taking it
yo.
as you saying it like, oh, you can just this is all you do. This is the only thing you do. This is all you do.
I'm just pointing out little critiques. That's it. As far as when you hold the ball a little bit too
Yes,
long, when you take possessions,
everybody do
everybody
that. You
else on the
saying
team can see somebody else cutting. Is what, like, if George is sitting out there, he sees
of
somebody
course
cutting,
everybody see
or he'll
everything
give
that
it
you
up
don't
to
see when you
somebody
got the
else who'll
ball.
find that other person cutting. I wanted to put you at that point like that day when you was to say I want you to run the point because I wanted you to be able to, when it comes down to it, okay, let's switch off, let's let Ill bring it down the court and let Rob just run around and try
I
to
don't never
find his
bring the
shot.
ball down the court. When Rob that point guard, I don't never bring the ball down the court.
That's the thing. He's the point guard, so you got to let the point guard bring it down the court. I'm saying I wanted you to get
I mean,
into it because
of
we're
course
gonna
the point
need a
guard bring the
second
ball down
option.
the court, but also they don't bring it down all the time. That's it's like we get trapped into one way thinking, like doing, all right, just get to Rob, get a ball to Rob, get a ball to Rob, get a ball to Rob. I done seen Rob get 3, 4 turnovers back to back, and nobody say, all right, let somebody else bring. Ain't nobody say let somebody else bring the ball up.
Okay, so why won't you step in at that point and say, "Hey, let me bring the ball up the court"? Just like when I tell y'all to step in when your dude is trashing you, just say fuck it. Hey, somebody take him. Nobody says anything. They'll just sit there and continue to get trashed. It'd be the second half and the dude got 35 points and nobody's thinking about saying, hey, switch me on to him. And then when I say with my center, hey yo, put me on him, then everybody wants to step up. Oh, well, you the center, he's a guard. You shouldn't be guarding him. I'll guard him. Like, well, then say it. Step up and say it. Don't
No,
make
no,
me
they
say it
don't.
all the way in the third
That
quarter, and I'm the
sometimes
only one noticing that this dude is getting trashed.
that's everybody notices the dude getting trashed, but sometimes you got to think. I might have a fucking pure shooter, and all.
You got to stop helping.
As I'm right if I'm
Well,
wrong.
I mean, everybody helps. Everybody. I watch everybody help.
Of course,
I watch
no,
I
I
watch
stay on my man, bro.
everybody help,
Like,
and I and
only
and
way
it
I help,
kills me
bro,
because
if
y'all
it's
don't have
right there.
defensive
Like
players
if
to
it's
do
right
that.
there.
If you had a defensive player and you went to go help, I probably wouldn't look down on it so much. But
Get
y'all
out of
don't
there.
even have defensive players and y'all go to help. It's just
You
like
just had
you're
one.
not
No,
helping, you're making it worse. When you come down in the paint and you trying to help the big man out, you're taking the defense off of the dude. Now you're guarding him. There's no bruiser on him. There's no defensive stopper on him. There's none of that. It's just you and him, and then I get pushed all the way out into the paint. I mean, there's a lot of things that go wrong. Let's not just try to critique these one little itty bitty things that goes on as
I'm
far
not
as
critiquing
offense.
one itty.
Because yeah,
I'm
we're
not.
talking.
I'm not
You want to talk
critiquing
about
one
you
itty
want to
bitty
talk
thing. I'm talking
about
about
you don't shoot
everything.
the ball that much. But I got
I'm not.
I got
I
at least
never
4 or
said I
5
don't shoot the
witnesses
ball.
that says
See,
that
look,
sometimes
I
you can
never
start
said.
jacking.
See, now you putting words in my mouth, man. I never said
I
I don't
never
shoot the
put, I
ball that
didn't
much.
say nothing in your mouth. I didn't say you put nothing in your mouth. I didn't put nothing in your mouth. I'm telling you what
No,
I'm saying. I'm saying that, look, sometimes you shoot the ball a little bit too much. Sometimes you don't give the ball up when you're supposed to give it up. That's all I'm
I
saying.
never said. I never said that I didn't,
You
bro.
in Georgia, y'all do the same thing. Y'all always try to find a defense for
Everybody
yourself.
do that. You do it too, bro. You
I
ain't had
don't
a
try to
ball.
find defense for myself. If y'all tell me that I'm doing something, I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna try to make a difference into it. I'm not gonna
No,
go back
I
and say,
said no,
hey,
no,
I've
no,
been
no.
watching the
Listen, listen.
tape
You said,
and
you
y'all
said,
don't do
you
this for
said, you
me and
said,
y'all
you
don't do
said I
that for
shoot the
me.
ball. Sometimes I shoot the ball too much. I said everybody do that. You saying you basically you saying I'm wrong, but no, everybody do that. Georgia do it. He a shooter. I'm a shooter. You take
Georgia,
the
yes,
ball
we
to
know.
to the cup.
We know. Georgia would try to. Y'all try to shoot. The thing is, y'all would shoot a 3-point shot, but you don't know when the dude is closing out on you. And then once you're putting your shot up, he's dead in your face already. And that's why I'd be like, why did you shoot that? Like, I thought I was open. No, you can't think that you open. You have to get the ball and look and see what the defense does before you take your shot. Sometimes I just pass it to y'all and y'all just jack it on up because you thought that you were open. That's what
No,
I be
see,
talking about. That's what I be talking about when I say sometimes y'all take too many shots and it'll be the wrong shot. You wouldn't wait for an open shot. You'll just take a shot.
and
And I'm like,
I
why
never
did you
said
take
that. I
that?
never
Like,
said you
remember
wrong, bro.
When Georgia got us on that game, like we was only down like 2 points and he pulled up a jumper in a corner and everybody was like, what the fuck was that? He thought he was open but wasn't paying attention to the defense. He just seen himself sitting in the corner, and then he's like, oh, so somebody, as soon as they give me the ball, I'm going to shoot it. I'm not even paying attention to where my man is, not knowing that he's watching me the whole time while I'm sitting in this corner. I watch y'all do it continuously. This is what I be
And
talking about as far as give the ball up and see if somebody
well,
else can find that.
that's okay. That's fine. I hear you, and I say I understand you. But what is the difference from you going up on 2, 3 motherfuckers? That's what is the
A
difference?
high percentage shot, that's what I call it. I would call it a high percentage shot.
How when you got it?
Sometimes when shit is not
When you
going
got
well, when I be
I
once I
don't
hit those
know,
balls, but I'm gonna tell you something like this. When I miss those 4 shots in a row, it's after I got like 18 points and I've been balling already. But everybody is just constantly feeding me the ball instead of trying to pass the ball around to somebody else. That's when I'll take it upon myself and says, okay, I just missed 4 shots.
ain't
So
no
next time
don't
they give
blame.
it to me,
That's
I'm
what
gonna kick
I
it
just
out. That's
said.
exactly what I
I
do. And
just said
sometimes
the
I'll
same.
take my
I
mic
just said
out while y'all keep giving me the ball and I will just throw it back out. And I'll be on the other end like, why the fuck do they keep passing me the ball? I am not gonna be the security blanket. I don't want to be. If I miss 4 shots, at that
what did
point,
I
I
just say
already
in the
know
beginning?
that
That's how the
it's
whole
going out.
conversation started. On the offense side, I said they feed you the ball too damn much.
Not,
That's
but
what I said.
look, they're doing it off of a hot streak. I just said it. I'll have 18 points coming off. I
Not
have
even
18 points, and
we
then I'll
won't even
come off
have a
on.
hot streak, bro, and they'll still just give you the ball the same way, bro. I didn't watch these games back to back. Like
I,
damn, they just that's I guess
I don't know
that's the
what
play
games
you
you
do, is
watching.
it, man?
I don't
You
have
said
a
they get the double and then
there's
get the pass.
there's no greed in me when I play this game. I don't really want to be the center. When it comes down to it, I don't want to be the center. Darius is the center. That's who the center is. I'm the 4 or the 3. I'm the defensive guy. I don't want
No
to do all
matter
of that
what
damn scoring.
position
So,
you at, bro. If Darius playing with us, they still feed you the ball the same way. If
well,
Darius not playing with
if
us,
you feel
they
there's
still feed
favoritism,
you the ball the
then say
same way.
something. You don't say
I don't
something to the
feel that
person
it's
who's getting
phase. Listen,
favoritism. You
see,
say it
look,
to
see,
them.
you misunderstanding me, man. I'm not saying that it's favoritism. I'm talking to you because you is the man that they feeding the ball to. Maybe you could tell them because maybe they'll listen to you. Cause I tell them the same shit.
Just like
I
I'm
tell them the
telling you
same
right
shit.
now that I
So
don't like being a
you never
security
heard me
blanket.
tell them
They
like,
all know
damn,
that. Darius, do I like
you
being the
never
guy
heard
who
me tell them
scores?
that?
I don't
You
like
never
being the
heard me
guy who
tell them that?
scores.
Like, damn, y'all feeding my man the ball too much, bro. Y'all getting them turnovers. Y'all, like,
Yeah, they do it all the
I
time.
said,
They getting me
I
turnovers
tell
and
them
all
that,
different
bro.
kinds of stuff. Yes, I know
Why you?
that.
I tell them that, like, That's basically back to what I was saying about how we average so many fucking turnovers. Because
But
they throw the ball down low so fucking much.
what I'm telling you is that when you're looked upon a certain way, you're looked upon a certain way. Sometimes I get it cooking for the team when we start off. I just get it cooking for everybody, but sometimes they get just too blinded into the whole fact and just keep giving me the ball. And then when I get 2-3 turnovers and I miss 4 shots, at that point I'm kicking it out. I'm trying to create ball movement. Somebody else needs to get hot. Somebody else needs to drop a shot. Y'all
And
can, I mean,
basically, that's what I be
as far
saying.
as
Like,
you have to talk to the people who are giving the ball up constantly. I'm gonna be
man,
the, if
I
y'all
be
want me to be
telling
the
these
one
people the
to try to
same
get it
shit.
cooking, I'll be the one, especially cause I'm the one, I always pay attention to matchups. I'm constantly paying attention to matchups. I'm asking people who's guarding what are you guarding, because I'm willing to switch over on defense to anybody, or at least help you out, give you some tips. Hey, yo, that's a slasher. Yo, just drop down on him a little bit. But sometimes I won't, that none of the shit that I say is like it goes in one ear and out the other. Hey, step out of the paint. Don't come down in the paint, yo. You're pulling me off of, my defense is getting pulled off of the center. But they still be down in the paint. Georgia has gotten better at it now because he sees how much more he can contribute to the game other than him trying to come down to the paint with a non-rebounder, with a non-defensive player. Just take off and start running. There's a lot of things that goes wrong. That's why I say we need to work through it. That's all we're gonna have to do, work through it. Just see what we're doing right now, we're just complaining. I don't wanna complain. We're just gonna get in the game and we're gonna try to
We
fix
not.
it.
I'm not complaining. You just is misunderstanding, interpreting what I'm talking to you about the game. I'm talking to you about the game and how to make us better. You making it seem like I'm mad or like I'm not
Well,
mad. I don't want to shoot
what
the
are you're
ball
saying
more.
that what can make us better? What can make us better? Because I constantly preach it. The things that we need to win the games is defense and ball movement. The type of offense that we play, we have to have ball movement. We don't run plays. So we have to keep creating ball movement. If somebody's hot, let that nigga go off. If he starts cooling down, he needs to start finding another option. That's what I preach, man. I want niggas to pass the ball around. This me getting the ball 4 times, missing it, you getting the ball 4 times and missing it. Yes, Rob does like to throw it down into the paint a little bit too much sometimes. He just tries to go with a sure option, and we're like his tight ends on the field pretty much. You know, when all your receiver options is there, your tight end is your bailout. Let me throw it to this dude real quick. Damn, the snow is starting to come down. This shit is ridiculous. Oh shit, hold on, I was smoking. I got cough. I like who I play with. I mean, that's why I still stick around. I still stick around, man. Like I said, I got offers from Elite 6 teams, the Elite 4 teams on Twitter. Everybody's been hitting me up just asking, do I want to join their team? We need a defender. Nah, I don't want to ride y'all wave. I want to create my own wave. I got the core that I'm working with right
That's
now,
why
and
I'm
I just
saying.
want to keep working
That's
with the
why
core that I'm working
I
with.
like playing with y'all, and I want to create something from scratch with y'all. Like fuck this, we made this pop.
Well, this is what we're doing right now. We're creating this from scratch. Georgia wants to get all of this. He wants to talk about getting the Twitter and all. I'm like, man, I'm not worried about no fucking Twitter. I'm not worried about no damn logo or none of that. I'm worried about how this team is playing first before we even get on a level like that. I'm not going to
That's
get
the
on
first.
Twitter and start
That's the
and start
first and foremost.
petitioning for a team that's fair. I mean, we're fair. That's what we are. We're fair. We'll lose to a team that's 0-4 and give them their first win. We'll lose to we'll lose to 3 guys doing the exact same play over and over again. We're nowhere near where we need to be right now. So we're just gonna have to just work through it. Chemistry is just gonna have to get built on its own. That's why we can't, I mean, we're gonna have to learn how to play together first before we even start instituting these plays in here like this. We can't never get. That's one thing. I mean, I made the big man because Darius wasn't playing that much anymore. That's the only reason why I made the big man. When I first went out to make him, I said, it was like, yo, you need to make a big man because Darius don't be on that much. All right, so I'll make a big man. Even though my small forward can guard 1 through 5. Maybe a big man would be better so I don't get bullied around as much. Shooting is not really me, even though that the center would make a couple threes here and there. I just got lucky with that, with a center that could shoot threes and is two-way athletic. That makes the game a little bit more versatile when we step out there. Because my player is not even expecting me to pull no three.
Yeah, come on, go get on Potter.
Just give us some time. It's not gonna be 18. I tell you that. It's not gonna be 18 where I'm gonna say, all right, let's start pushing this team and doing all this. Nah, it's not gonna be this year because I'm willing to turn my Twitter page into the team page just because I got the most followers, and it's doing nothing but building. But will I put the team on? Would I turn it into the team page right now? How we playing? No. Why would I do that? I'll just be out set to embarrass all of us. We be getting ripped by everybody on Twitter.
Yeah, baby.
Everyone talk about joining tournaments and stuff like that. I'm not joining no damn tournament. No, sir. We are not ready for tournament. That's gonna be a waste of somebody's money. Whoever you want to put the money up, Georgia, I'll put the $100 up. I'm like, look, man, your $100 is just charity money right now. You're just giving your money away because we're gonna get handled, and that's just real. A pure point forward. I wonder how this is gonna play. I ain't never played against one of these guys. If he who I think he is, he might be the guy to cross me up. Knock on wood real quick.
Hello.
Oh shit, I shouldn't even shot that. Damn it. That was my fault. Shouldn't even put that shit up. Was that my guy? Yes, it was. He can hit threes. Damn, that's terrible, yo. He's a pure point forward and he can't make that pass. I don't understand that. That should have been an on-target pass right there. See, look, that's that weird shit right there. I'm glad he made that. Hey, bro, come on, man. I'm right here with you. Damn. At 91. Come on, man. That's crazy. That's bullshit. Chunk. Okay, now I gotta worry about a step back move. See if I can lock that up. They don't like passing me the ball. Yo, how did you mess that up, yo? For real? He got scared as hell as soon as I gave him the ball. Chump. The computer had a hand in his face, too. This guy, man. I have no commonly idea. But I'm glad it was all on broadcast so I can bring it back up if I need to, because it was all over the place. We couldn't stay on one subject. Like, for real, man. I'm trying to tell them. Everybody can sit there and say the exact same thing, man. It's just like, dog, you don't know how to pass the ball. Passing the ball is not your forte. You know what time it is, man. I've watched Ill. Him and Georgia. They always talk about their badges. I got a poster, bro. I got what's the name on Hall of Fame. I'm like, man, I don't care, man. Y'all jump shots aren't official. Y'all can't. I'm gonna tell you, players like VA, he's clutch. That's why I wish we had him. He's a great security blanket to have, especially like when you're down 10 with 2 minutes left. If you know he's on the squad, it's like, if as soon as I see this dude open, I'm gonna hit him for this 3. I trust his shot way more than I trust Georgia's shot. Way more than I trust Ill's shot. Way more than I trust Rob's shot. They jump shots ain't like that. He talking about some of his catch and shooters on Hall of Fame. Do you know how many times that we've given the ball to you on clutch moments and you've never been able to pull through for us? That's why they look to me. You're like, okay, he might only get 2, but he might get an and 1 to go with it as well. You're trash, man. I won't ever give you a ball again. No. Yeah, man, they want to, because they get so mesmerized. They get so mesmerized looking at them top teams and they want to compare them. Like, you can't compare yourself to them. What they got is something that we don't have, and that's chemistry. They got an understanding. When they walk into games, they kind of know who they want to be the hot guy. And if he's not the hot guy, they move on to the next one. You can't tell me you sit and watch them clips. You cannot tell me you sit and watch them clips. I don't believe that. There's a lot more that goes into this. Way a lot more. Everybody should be doing what everybody needs to do. Honestly, I wish I had a team of defenders. If I had a team with everybody who's a defender, a defending shooter, a defending athletic, a defending this, a defending that. That's just what I like. But am I gonna get that? Nah. People cater to offense on this game more than defense. Somebody make an offensive player quicker before they decide to even make a defensive player. He keeps getting me. That stupid ass.
Hey man.
Yeah.
My defense ain't good.
Honest opinion?
Yeah, nigga, what the fuck I want you, lie?
Nah.
That's what they call
you rob and Georgia. It's not you. It's because you have offensive players. I don't knock y'all. If you had a player that has some defense with you and you understand how important lateral quickness can be at sometimes, yeah, y'all would be beasting. I take a lot into my lateral quickness.
At my position, I stick a lot of playmakers. They be playmakers and something else. So it be rarely that it be a pure sharp or it never be a pure slasher. They either playmaking slashers or playmaking shot creators or playmaking shot shooters.
Some people just got pure stick game when it comes down to it too. Some people just got pure stick game. They can have an offensive player and play defense. I watched VA. Remember, I watched VA used to get. He got fucking shredded. Like we used to watch VA get shredded left and right by the person he was going up against. But then there was those games where it was like he was a defensive player, dog. I mean, getting blocks, putting his hands up, not jumping. that goes into a lot of it too. Y'all always chase down your opponent like you're some type of Hall of Fame chase down blocker and you're gonna catch him. And it's not just once, it happens all the time. All the time I see that. I'm like, you're not a defensive player. Why are you
Bro,
chasing him down trying to get
I
the
don't chase
block?
that. You need to stop saying names, bro, because I don't be
No,
doing
it's
a
all
lot
of
of that
y'all.
shit
It's
you
you, Rob, and Georgia. For the people who be on the outside, our perimeter players, y'all would chase somebody down real quick and try to get a block. Or you'll be in the paint jumping. I'm like, what are you doing in the paint jumping? Why are you down here? It's sometimes, it
Hell
just
no.
doesn't go how it's supposed to go.
See, that be Rob and Georgia doing that shit a whole lot, bro. You need to go back and watch them games, bro, because you tweet.
Ew,
I don't
ew,
never be in the
ew.
paint. Only way I'm in the paint is my man
Yeah,
down
we're
there. If
gonna
he
have
not
to
down
agree
there,
to.
I'm
We're
not
just gonna
down there,
have to
bro.
agree to disagree on this, and this is what's
You gotta
not
go
gonna
watch
make.
the
This is
games,
what's
bro.
not
You
gonna
got
make a
all
good team because we're always throwing like an excuse out. I don't got
I'm not
no
throwing no
excuses for
excuse out.
y'all,
I'm
yo. I
telling you
have
the truth.
no
I don't
excuses
be
for
in the
y'all.
hole trying to block no center or nobody else shots. I be sticking my dude. Only way I'm in the hole
Look,
is he in the
I'm
hole,
just
bro.
I'm saying what I see. I'm not making
And
anything
I'm
up.
saying,
I'm just saying
and
what I see.
I'm saying, that don't apply to me. Like, what do apply to me on defense is I'm like, I have my sideline defense. They just blow right past me, and it leads me to be chasing behind them. If you talking about chasing behind them, but other than that, bro, I switch off myself to help other people who man be killing them, bro. I know
That's
you.
the thing. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Why not?
You're
If
not
I'm
supposed to
doing,
be.
if
You're
my
not.
man
I
not
don't
scoring and he
see.
getting killed,
Well, then you ask for a switch. Let me guard him. If you feel like you can do a better job, then do that. Don't cheat and leave your man open and then they pop a three on us.
no, what is you talking about? I said I be besides you. I'm the only one saying I'll stick the dude, switch me on him. What are you talking about?
You talking about helping. I heard you say help.
Bro, I don't help. I tell them to stop helping defense, bro. You don't be hearing me. Do you have your
Ill, I'm
mics
not
on this broadcast?
ill. I'm not the one. Yes, I am broadcasting, and I'm kind of glad I did because we're gonna
No,
have to go
not
back
no.
on
I
a
said, do
couple of
you
things
have a
that were
mic
said.
on? Like, do you hear everybody else talking on your broadcast in those games? What I'm saying is, I said, besides you, I'm the I'm the only one. Be like, switch, put me on him.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what I
lie. I
said.
don't I don't hear nobody talk about switches until I start talking
You
about switches.
crazy? No, you crazy, bro. That's why I say you need to go
I've
watch the
heard y'all
game
have
and do
started
that.
recently. I've heard y'all recently
So
now. Y'all
I've
come out and
been
saying,
saying
"Hey, do
that
you
shit.
want me to guard him?" And
No,
sometimes they
I've been
like the
saying that
pride to
shit.
be, "Oh, damn it, I did not mean to pass that," and he gonna call for it.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that, man. I've been saying that.
I'm not the one that you need to be having this conversation with.
Yeah.
That's
The big
because
man
me
always
and
been
Darius
switching.
we have a complete understanding every time we jump into a game. If he sees that there's a stretch five and he's the five and I'm guarding a rebounding athletic, we don't even have to talk about it. We already know what's getting ready to happen. Hey yo, switch us. Because he knows I'm more comfortable. I love guarding the shooters. I want to guard the shooters anyways. I want to take as much pressure off of him as possible so he can just do whatever the hell he wants to do. Sometimes we don't all look at the game like that.
So
We'll all
you don't be
call out.
hitting you. So basically, you don't be hearing me trying to help them. Like, I be telling them, switch on the defense, bro. Switch on the pick and rolls, bro.
That's the
Play
pick and
side
roll
by
thing.
side,
That's
bro.
see look
I be
that's
saying,
where
put
you're
me
gonna
on him,
have to
bro.
talk.
I be
That's where
asking,
you're gonna have to talk to your other guards about. See, I'm not a guard.
That's what I'm telling you. You don't be hearing me telling these people that. Like,
Look, you do it during game time situations.
no, I
Let's
do it
take this.
all
Let's
in
take
every
this.
game, bro. I do it all the time.
Let's take this when before a game even starts. Put it in somebody's head. Hey yo, look, y'all are gonna have to switch on these picks because we get tore up every time. And I watch it and I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Y'all get chewed up on them pick and roll, man. Pick and roll, pick and pop, the rap, man. Somebody will eat y'all alive with those plays. Because I'll watch one man set the screen, and then I'm always constantly saying it. Hey yo, if you're the one caught up on the screen, stay with the screener. If your man is the one setting the screen, you're gonna have to be the one to switch over. I've said that countless times. That's why sometimes I don't say anything during the games. I'm just gonna see if they just can roll on to their own stuff. That's why I'll let y'all, y'all go ahead and try to organize what y'all want to do up there. Recently, I've been hearing a lot of, "Hey yo, you want me to guard him?" I've been hearing that lately. Communication is getting
I've been
better, so
saying
it's all just
I've
gonna have to
been
get
I've
better with
been
time.
saying I've been telling them play
I've
side by
been it,
side on
man.
pick and roll. Once if the ball handler go your way, you take the ball handler, you take the screen. I've been yelling this shit out ever since we started this team. I've been saying this shit all the whole year. Like
Well,
I've
then you're
been
gonna have to
saying
take
George
it,
and
take it
Rob, y'all
into
help too much.
initiative.
Y'all help too
You're gonna
much.
have to pull an
I
initiative
keep
move right
saying
there.
this
You're gonna
shit.
have to make an executive decision and say, "Hey, yo, Georgia and Rob, when we gonna have to go to the park and start working on our game, or let's go into pro am together and learn how to do these switches."
The thing with them is when you try to tell them that they doing something wrong,
Yeah,
they'll take it.
everybody always
They'll
has
take
an
it.
excuse. They have a
They'll take
quick
it like
defense for themselves. Everybody has quick defense for
like
themselves. I go back to the tape and I
for
was
example.
watching this and I seen that. Like
Like,
we'll be talking something about you, but you'll go back to the tape and try to look and see what somebody else did wrong so you can poke holes in their argument on what they're saying about you. That's why I was like, man, I'm not gonna get in. I can't get into that. I cannot get into that. When I try to critique somebody and tell them something, I'm telling you something for good. I'm not trying to bring you down and saying that you're
like,
doing something wrong,
like,
this, that, and the third.
for
If I say,
example,
look, ill, if I say you hold the ball too much, you're not good on passing it, seeing those cuts. I'm not telling you
basically
that just for that. I'm just
you
trying to
telling
tell
me
you to
that you
see it
telling me
more.
what I
That's it.
lack on so I can work on
So
it
you
better.
can
That's
work
why
on
you
it more.
telling me.
That's all I'm saying. And I'll never say
Right,
nothing
right.
just to
And
say
that's
it.
what
Just like how I
that's what
caught
I'm
Georgia
trying to
that night when
that's
I told him. I
that's
said,
all I'm
yo, I
trying to
seen you
get you
do
to
it
understand.
twice.
Like to you, man, like even though the conversation didn't go that way, but it was kind of earned that way at points. But we both was like, okay, we both was basically on the same shit. Like we basically talking the same talk. Like I know what you're saying. You saying, look, bro, this what you lacking, and you need to work on this better. But besides that, you good. You see what I'm saying? I understand you. Like I understand everything. Like that's what we having a debate about the team, about the game, from two different angles, two different views, so we can understand each other and play better. I understand what you was saying. Like you weren't saying like, oh, Will, you ball hogging, you shooting too much. You need to, you know what I'm saying? No, you like,
Oh
bro, you
my
need to do
God.
this. If you do this, if you work on this and this, you'll be a hell of a player. Basically, that's what you're saying.
No, like I
And
used to
and
jump
like
too
and
much.
like and like
I used to
and basically
constantly
like
jump too much. I had to start training myself. I would go through games where I wouldn't even touch the triangle button. I would just constantly hold, even if I felt like I had a good block. I fuck it, nope, just hold the stick up. And now holding the stick up, it's a part of my game. You can't get me to jump a lot, really. I mean, yes, everybody still has tendencies to jump because you think you're going to get a block. But I'll play games sometimes and I won't even block. You just have to train yourself to learn how to do certain things. That's why I say I want you to go in games sometimes. Don't even put a shot up. Just pass the ball around. I'm so glad he hit that. Yo, I got 2 minutes. Let me focus on this. I got 2 minutes left. Almost done. Who'd you suggest?
that was Georgia.
I don't think Georgia gonna be on tonight. This game is starting to mess with his love life. Come on, Biggs. I'm with you. At least he gave it to somebody. Yo, why does dude keep leaving this man open, yo? What is he doing? Stop fucking helping. Word. Yo, stop helping and just guard your man. You keep leaving this dude open in the corner. I'm not fussing or anything, just trying to critique a little bit.
Oh.
Damn, I just told this dude to stop helping. This dumbass, I hate that step back move.
Watch it.
That big man is clutch. Oh, that big man is clutch. Here comes the step back. Why did he just call the last? Yeah, 16 seconds left. Here comes the step back. We don't need a timeout.
Yeah.
We don't need a timeout. Come on, man. Fuck. Dumbass calls, yo. Oh, my God. Overtime we go. Nah. Oh my God. Damn it. Why did I stop? Nah, that's not your game. No, don't pulling that. Oh my God, boy, he is clutch. He's fucking clutch.
Who?
This dude keeps fucking helping, man. He's clutch. Come on. We both getting murdered too. I didn't even know my dude had a dub. This dude, yo, he does not want to pass me the ball. That's fucking whack, man.
Well, man, that ain't your baby, huh? No, that's some PlayStation. I mean, not PlayStation. Them game requests my uncle keeps sending. All types of stupid, dumbass pictures.
Thank
I've
you.
seen this. Be aware of this, and you know them stupid ass messages. Who? No, last time I talked to him, he didn't get his money back.
Good God, yo, this dude right here, man. Yo, how is this dude getting around me like that? That's tight. Man, I got 28 on my head. Ah, bitch. Yeah, I gotta start doing some work. I couldn't stop, dude. Nah, as much as I pride myself on defense, I let dude put up
This
28
motherfucker
points.
gonna say them pussy parts be sexy as fuck, almost making